Hi everybody, it's Jen and Lindsey from CD Stencil, CD Cupboard Distributing, Semi-Pro Stenciling. Sorry, I know, it's Wednesday, I'm throwing you all off by being on here. So I'm going to talk for just a few minutes, but we are here to do a quick fun project today. It's going to not be a stenciling project, however, I might do a little stenciling. I'm not sure. We're thinking about it. I've got it kind of going in my brain. We're actually here to talk about one of our brand new products that we have. We just got it. We talked about it last week in our live video, and we talked about how we had some new stuff coming in. We were going to tell you all about how cool it was. So we wanted to jump on today and do a quick project using some of that new product, and that is the chalk paint or the home decor chalk paint from Plaid. So we do have that. We have the entire line. I'll talk about it here in just a few minutes. But if you're joining us for the first time, or if you're just jumping on, let us know your name, where you're from. Excited to see when people pop in. And we're going to talk about that for just quickly, kind of give you guys some ideas of things that you could do with this and how awesome this paint is. And we also have a couple of tool things that we want to show you too that are brand new, and they're really cool too. Do we have anybody on yet, Lindsey?
Sharon Shaw's here.
Hi, Sharon Shaw.
I know where she's from.
I know where you're from. So, so we are going to talk about this home decor chalk paint from Plaid, and it's awesome, guys. I'm telling you what. You know my favorite part about it is you can just get your paint right out of the jar. You don't even have to put it on the palette. I think that's kind of cool. I'm all about less mess because I'm a disaster when I paint. So, yeah, that's always fun.
Tammy is here.
Hi, Tammy.
And also Mary from Massachusetts.
Hi, Mary from Massachusetts. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Like I said, we'll just give you a few minutes so people know that we are here, and then we are going to talk about our awesome paint that we just got in from Plaid, and it's the home decor chalk paint. And then we're also going to talk about a couple of new tools that we got. There's like a rotational organizer thing that's really cool. I think you guys are going to want, but it's really neat. We'll talk about that, and then we're going to do a quick project. So one of our tiered tray pieces. It's really cool. We figure we have some red, white, and blue paint, so we're going to do a 4th of July kind of thing. We're going to work on that here shortly.
Marianne Eversole.
Hi, Marianne Eversole. I haven't seen you for a bit, sister friend. Hope you're doing well. So Lindsey and I are here, and we're just going to kind of chit-chat for a little bit. If you guys have questions as we're going, let us know. We're happy to answer them for you. You can ask questions about what we're talking about. You could ask random questions. You can ask questions about sales. Whatever you want to know, we will answer for you.
Remind me to fix that camera.
Is it crooked?
It went back again.
Okay.
We came in here, and it was like lights were down.
The studio was a disaster. Where like the lights are over, like the camera was like knocked over on the side.
And we think we know what the disaster's name was. It's called Hurricane Papa John.
Or it could be Grandma Mary.
I'm leaning towards Hurricane Papa John.
It was probably
there's evidence. There's evidence.
Yeah, there is evidence supporting it. So.
But yeah, everything was falling down.
Yeah, so if we're a little crooked today, that's why. Sorry about that. We thought we had it fixed, but I think it settled back in when I started talking. So, so that's what we're here for. Who is excited to find out some more cool stuff about the home decor chalk paint? From
anyone want to hear more?
Yeah, does anybody want to hear, or am I just here like talking to myself? No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, so Lindsey and I have some really cool stuff to share with you guys today. So we will get started. Lindsey, if you want to flip the camera, we will start talking.
Linda from Southern California.
Hi, Linda from Southern California. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to be featuring the new line of paint that we just got in, and it's the home. Let me start with this. It's the home decor chalk paint from Plaid. So FolkArt, Plaid, the whole thing. We have got the entire line. It comes in an 8-ounce bottle, which is awesome. It's a great size. The thing that's really cool about this one, I'll show you guys when I start to work on the project, is you just twist this off, and it's got a little seal on the top of it. You pull that seal off, and you can come right out, get your paint right out of the bottle instead of have to pour. I don't like that mess. I feel like it makes a mess around here. So we've got all of these awesome bright colors. So these are just a few of the 52 colors that are included in the line. And then we also have 2 metallics. So there's this metallic gold and a metallic silver. And then we also have the wax. So if you like to do any of that kind of stuff. So this is Blue Chill. This is Vintage Victorian. Patina. This is Sage Blossom. This one here is Energetic Orange. So it's kind of like a neon color, super bright, super fun. This is another one of those kind of neon colors. It's Vibrant Violet. And then this guy is Imperial. So this is more of like a red color. I love this color. They did send us samples of some of these paints, and we've already played with them a little bit. The paint that they send us the sample of is more of like a maroon color, which actually works out well in our favor, guys, because you know what's going to happen. We are going to show you that you can mix these paints with your Deco Art Americana paints as well. Like they play together really, really well. So we're going to show you some of those, but these are just a few of the colors that we pulled to show you. But again, we have the entire line available at Cupboard Distributing. So you can go to cdwood.com if you want to pick up any of these colors. I know that there are designers that are out there using them. One of those designers is Deb Mishima. I know she loves this stuff. We had a huge request from her about getting this paint in because she loves it. She loves the way it works with the Deco Art paints as well. So we definitely wanted to grab those for her and some of you guys who follow her and like her designs. Okay, we also have this really cool sanding block that is new to us. I am not going to take this out of the package, guys, because we've talked about my issue with sandpaper and sand blocks. Sanding blocks are just like sandpaper. They have that grit to them and it just makes my skin crawl, and you don't want me to have an accident on here. But this is really cool. Like it's really kind of thick. I don't know if you can really tell how thick that is. I'm going to say easily like probably an inch.
3/4 inch, maybe an inch.
It's an inch. Oh, yeah, it's an inch. So it's 2 3/4 inches by 1 inch by 3 7/8. So 2 3/4 by 3 7/8 by 1 inch deep. So really cool. It's really nice. I like it. It's got some really cool, like it's kind of, it's sanded all the way around, but it's kind of like foamy in the middle, which is nice. So you're going to have like that give when you're trying to sand something, when you're not going to have to worry about it like not wanting to move with you. You've got a little bit of foam in there. So this is really cool. It's a medium grit. So always great to start. Like once you get your base coat. No, not the base coat. I'm thinking about the sealer. Yeah. Once you put, sorry, I was blinking. Once you put this, yeah, their words are not with me today. Once you put your sealer on, and you could just sand your piece a little bit with this and kind of like get it some teeth to it, and then that way your base coat will go on a lot smoother. So that's always nice as well. So this is really cool. Chris is going to start using this. So if you like this, you're going to want to pick it up if you're looking for a sanding block or sandpaper or whatnot. This is a great alternative to it.
$3.99.
Yeah, they are not expensive at all.
$3.99.
Yeah, $3.99 for this. Not expensive at all. So this is definitely something that you're going to want to grab. Okay. Also, we have this cool sponge. This is like a sea sponge, right, Lindsay?
It doesn't specifically.
It doesn't, but it's got like the, you know how sea sponges have like those like porous crevices and stuff in there. Like that's kind of what it reminds me of. So that's really cool. It's really soft. Okay, so lots of give to it. So you're gonna be squishy. Yep, you can grab it and like hold on, so you're not gonna have to worry about that. So if you do anything with like texturing, weathering, wash effects, you can do all of that with this. So this is their sponge that they have. It's really cool too. Let me see if it has a size on here. Yeah, so 3 3/4 by 3 1/8. So 3 3/4 by 3 1/8. And it's thick, guys. That's really thick. So it's a really cool tool as well. If I would pick this up as well, all of this cool new stuff. Okay, now this I am super excited about, and this okay, first of all, we're not going to take it out of the box because I'm afraid if I take it out of the box, we'll never get it back in. But how awesome is this? Okay, so this is a rotational organizer, and it kind of reminds me of like those things that you have outside that you put your hose on and like you spin it, right? Yeah, like the hose reel for like your outdoor hose or whatever. So this is exactly what it looks like. It's like a tripod type thing, stands this way, like a triangle here, all right? And that has this wheel that goes on it. And this will hold 2-ounce bottles of paint, guys. So this is going to be amazing for your Deco Art paints. Like when you're working on a project and like you have all this stuff out and you're not exactly sure, you could put these on it and then it just kind of spins. So these come around, and so they're all the way around, and it holds 24 bottles of paint, guys. 24 2-ounce bottles. So this is cool. This would work for your Deco Art bottles. If you're a fan of Plaid and you have any other 2-ounce bottles, that will work in here as well. So any bottles that you have that are 2-ounce will work in here.
Standard 2-ounce bottles.
Yeah, standard 2-ounce bottles will fit in here. It's really cool. So it holds 24. It's really cool. It just rotates around.
It's got a handle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has a handle. Yeah, it has a handle on the side. You can't really see it here.
Flip over to the other side. The skinny side, the other one.
This one, yeah, right here. So they have it mounted. You can either put it on your table, you can mount it to the wall if you want. So that's kind of cool. And then that's upside down. Oh, under a cabinet. Okay, I was like, that's upside down. So they even have it under a cabinet. So if you have like shelving or something and you wanted to put that underneath of there, then you could just put it there and then spin it around. And then that way your bottles will be right there off of your space. If you have a place to put that, you can put it on your wall, the tabletop, or like under a cabinet or a shelf or whatever you have, as long as it's sturdy enough to hold the weight of the paint. then you'll be good to go. So this is awesome, guys. I would definitely suggest grabbing this as well. Okay, so those are the 3 new products that we have that we wanted to talk to you guys about. I am going to quickly touch base about some of the awesome things that you need to know when it comes to this plaid paint as I'm painting. Okay, so I pulled this, actually Lindsay pulled this 4th of July project for me because I've been working on the upcoming Christmas wraps that are shipping soon. So this is part of our tiered tray line. It's really a fun piece. So all of the pieces are laser cut. I'm going to start with base coating. I think I go white. Okay, so I'm just shaking this up a little bit. I can't believe I said that I was going to do this white. You're going to see, guys, I have this love-hate relationship with white, right? Okay, so I'm going to just take the top off here. Just wanted to make sure it didn't have any of those little crinkies.
Crinky?
Crinkies, yeah.
Is that like a technical term?
Yeah, that's the technical term for like all that dried stuff on there. Okay, I didn't want to have any of that. Okay, so see how that, like I've already taken the seal off of there, but there is a seal there. I'm just going to leave this like this and I'm going to go with it. So I am just going to get a little bit of water on my brush because I haven't used this one today. I'm just going to dip in here and grab some paint. And then I am going to just start with my base coat. I don't know if you guys saw, but Chris put out a video on your base coating, and I was kind of listening as Lindsay was getting it uploaded yesterday, and I realized that, like, I do this wrong. Like, you're supposed to go in one direction for a better. I usually go like however I can cover. You like my scientific?
That's because we're semi-pro.
Yeah, because I'm a semi-pro, but I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Someday I'm going to be a professional like you guys. But I did learn yesterday that if I go in one direction, then I'm going to have one, better coverage, and 2, less brush stroke issues. So like you're not going to see all that messing up in my painting. So I'm just going to do a little quick base coat on here. I wanted to do, like, I know I usually start with like this stuff base coated, but because we're talking about how awesome this stuff is, I wanted to do the whole project for you. Hope I'm not making you guys sick by spinning this piece around. But yeah, so we wanted to do that. Now, the thing that's really nice about these chalk paints from Plaid, the home decor line, is, all right, there's a lot of things that you can do with this. So it's awesome. Chris always says to seal her wood. I never seal mine.
We don't.
I know it makes me use more paint. I'm okay with that. So I would say you can seal it. You don't have to. It's highly suggested that you do, but you don't have to. Okay. So that is the first thing. With this chalk paint, you really don't have to, which is nice. I'm making a mess on this table. Thank the Lord this stuff's going to come right off with a wet wipe. But I'm not sealing. You can if you need to. The other thing that's nice about this is it's really a cool, quick coverage. You can just really, see how fast this is going? Normally with white, I would have to do like 5 or 6 coats because I'm just not good at like you thinking about how much paint I need to put on my brush. And then I feel like I either get too much or not quite enough. So that's one cool thing about this. The other cool thing about this paint is that it's got like a really, an ultra matte like chalk finish. So you're going to get a real nice finish at the end. Like it's going to look really crisp and clean. Chris used this on a piece. And what she did is she sanded it. Again, I don't sand, so we're just definitely going to skip that step. But if you like to have it sanded, she said it was like butter when she sanded it, just kind of like smoothed it out and just was so nice and easy to paint. So that's a thing too. So if you're thinking about the sanding part of it, again, you also have that sanding block that you could pick up, but you're going to get a nice smooth matte look with this just by itself without sanding it. So if you're like me and you don't like to sand, you're not going to have to. But if you do want to, you can totally do that.
And it seemed to me when I was playing with it last week that it dries pretty fast.
It dries really fast. Like if I weren't filming this like right now, if we weren't doing this live, I 100% would have just let that go, like the white there. I would have just let that go and I would have moved on to another piece and then came back to it for a second coat. But because we're doing the live and I want you to see how quickly you can do this, I went ahead and hit it with that heat gun.
The other way.
I did go the other way. Shoot. See? Old habits, guys. Old habits. I learned this from Chris in her video on base coating. Did you guys check that out yet? So that's on her YouTube channel. So you can hop over to Chris Ahoy Designs YouTube channel, and then you can watch the video on base coating. And so she's going to give you some tips and tricks and techniques on how to get like quick, fast coverage on your base coating, because this is the boring part, right? Nobody likes to do this part, but you got to get it done when you're working on a cool project. So in order to do that. Okay, does anybody have questions yet about the plaid paint, or should I just keep talking and painting?
No questions.
No questions yet.
We do have Diana joined us.
Okay.
Lois from Delaware joined us.
Okay.
Deb from Indiana. So
okay.
She's mushroom hunting.
Oh, mushroom hunting! Like what kind of mushrooms? Like morel mushrooms? Is that what you're looking for? I know.
Well, she says actually waiting in the vehicle for the hubs to come out of the woods.
Okay, yeah. My husband's family, so my in-laws, they go like morel mushroom hunting, and then they fry them for like their dinner or whatever. I guess they're good. I'm not a big mushroom fan, but I know a lot of people do hunt those kinds. Drake said he and Ashley and his family went mushroom hunting not that long ago.
Oh, the weather's been almost perfect.
Yeah, it has been almost perfect for it. Okay, so there we go. So we've got 2 coats of the white on there. I do have a little bit of brush strokes, but that's because I'm going quickly here. So that's going to be the white. I think that's what I'm going to do with the white for right now.
That is a white Adirondack.
Yeah,
right?
White Adirondack is the color of this one. It's really nice, smooth. You don't have to look at me, making a mess. It's really nice and smooth. Let me show you how quick, since we're talking about it, let me show you how quick it is to clean this up. So I just got a little bit of water on my paper towel, and check this out, guys. So I know we talk about like being a mess when we paint. This is like perfect for me because it's an easy cleanup, like just a little bit of water, paper towel, scrubby, scrub, and then we're good to go. So we got that white off of there. On my desk, when I paint at my desk, when I'm in the office, I have this big brown piece of paper. It's a disaster. I probably should have brought it over since we're working on an actual project today. So, but yeah. That's how easily that can come off of there, guys. So that's awesome too.
Deb asks, can you use this in the place of gesso? And actually, we talked about this morning.
Yeah, we did.
Because we've been having problems getting gesso. And Chris said that the white would work well in place of the gesso. And it literally is a nice, smooth surface. And if you sand it, like Chris says, it's like butter. It's so smooth.
It's so smooth.
Again, we're not going to sand it because
I have issues.
Probably pass out.
I have issues with sanding, guys.
That's gives her the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I can't do it.
But it can definitely work in the place of gesso. It's a really nice, smooth surface.
Yep.
And it's very.
It's very.
What's the word for it?
Forgiving. I think it's very forgiving. Like I said, Lindsay and I are semi-pro, and we are really encouraging people to try painting if you haven't already started, or if you have friends or something. If you're just joining us out of curiosity, listen, I get it. I was the same way. I really wanted to learn how to paint, but I questioned my skills, and I started small, and Lindsay and I have come a long way in our painting. I'll tell you that right now.
You're a little more ahead. I tried shading the other day, and it looked like a hot mess.
Lindsay doesn't give herself enough credit, guys. So Lindsay doesn't have quite as much time to paint as I do because she does a lot of other stuff. But she is definitely.
Let's be honest, it was comical. It was comical.
I mean, you said I'm gonna try it, and then you were like, "Nope, not working out, painting over it." So that's how it happens. But okay, so I moved on to the blue, and this color is called Nautical. It's beautiful, guys. Like think beachy, like boats, and in summertime, and like 4th of July patriotic. Like it is the perfect blue.
Sam's Club paper plate.
Yeah, Sam's Club paper plate right here beside me. It's the perfect blue. For any of these kind of projects. But you know what I love about this stuff, guys, is it's a one coat. Yeah. Like unless you're based, like the white is like the only one that you're really like, oh snap. Look at me, guys, semi-pro.
What did you have for lunch? Did you have coffee?
No, coffee. I didn't have coffee. I had a sandwich.
That coffee we had yesterday.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a one coat deal unless you're working on like a super bright or super white piece or base coat, like a big piece. You could definitely get this done quickly. So I do love that about it.
Marianne says you need that plastic thing you sell under your piece is the perfect. Oh, we don't sell those anymore.
No. Oh, the matte thing that Chris uses sometimes. Yeah, you're right. I do.
They don't make them anymore.
No, I have literally a piece of like when you order from us, the brown packing paper that's in your order, yeah, I have a piece of that on my desk that I keep folding up and using. You should see it. It's got like every color of the rainbow on it.
And I don't.
Lindsay uses just her desk.
My desk is very old and well loved, and
it's seasoned.
Seasoned. That's a good word.
Seasoned.
And some of the finish is fading, so I just paint on it and then wipe it off with a Clorox wipe.
Yeah, it comes right off, guys. It's awesome. So, it's really awesome. So this and decor, but this is really nice because it comes right off. Color. I love this color. I mean, is it not beautiful, guys? But anyway, so as we were talking about the paint, so there's 52 colors, 2 metallics and 1 wax. So if you're interested in any of that, the metallics are a silver and a gold. They're beautiful. I saw those when I was pulling them this morning for an order for somebody. And I'm just going to finish painting this up in this blue. Again, we talked about how this has like that really ultra matte finish to it. So that's really nice. You're getting a nice clean finish on the end of this when you're done. And again, the one coat I think is what gets me. Like you can get so much more done quicker because you're not having to keep like going over pieces. So, all right. So that looks pretty good, guys. Look at that. One coat. One coat, guys. July. Okay, so let's do that in that, and then let's do one of these stars in blue, and then I'm going to do one in red.
And Jen is using her trusty 1/8 inch angle.
I am using. I told you guys. Look,
we both paint with our angles.
I told Lindsay when we literally come over here, and I have this whole mason jar full of brushes.
Show the jar.
Okay, here's my. I don't drop it. Here's my mason jar full of brushes. Okay, guys, look at all these brushes. You see 90% of these in here are brand new and never been used. It's because I use my angles for everything, guys. I use them for everything. Yeah, definitely use what makes you comfortable. It'll make you a more confident painter. I say go with whatever works for you. I love my 1/8 inch angle. I love like how when you're pulling the paint and the bristles bend with you, you don't feel like you're just going to make a mess. I love that. So let's go with that for the blue. Okay.
That's like that. Awesome coverage.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It is great.
It really is awesome.
I'm telling you guys, it's awesome. So I pulled those two. So that's the white and the blue. And we might come back to the white or the blue. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to like put it over here to the side. And then I've decided, well, we needed red. And again, like I said, they sent us the samples. They sent us was like a barn red, more like a maroon color.
Would be perfect.
Yes, it would be. But I don't want to open an 8-ounce bottle of this to do this small project. Like if I were working on a big project, absolutely I would. So I just pulled some of the DecoArt Americana paints. This is Santa Red. I love this color for this these kinds of projects. So 4th of July, anything red. This is my favorite red. It really is.
She uses it a lot.
I use this color a lot. So I'm just going to go here with my 4 in the red, again with my 1/8 inch angle. It's a great brush. So if you need brushes, grab this one for sure if you like your angles. Okay, and I also wanted to do the DecoArt with this because I want you guys to see that you can use both. I don't want you to feel like you have to invest in all new paints and that the paints that you have at home are now no good, because the paints that you have at home are you're definitely going to be able to continue to use. So that is awesome.
And that's what we do. We use
whatever we have. Yeah. Literally whatever we have, we use. We use old paint from classes that, Chris had got from DecoArt to use for teaching classes.
Nothing
and stuff.
Goes to waste.
No.
We whenever Chris teaches convention classes or whatever, and DecoArt donates the paint, it comes back and she uses it over and over again. We use it.
Yep.
So we don't like to throw anything out.
No.
So we're
all about reduce, reuse, recycle.
We have like a zillion bottles of half-empty bottles of foliage green.
Yes, because Chris uses that a lot. That and watermelon slice, because she used that a lot. So because she would use it in a lot of classes, and depending on like when we would go to Vegas for summer or for the shows and stuff, and she'd have hundreds of people in her class, we'd have to have enough paint for all of those people.
Okay. So Linda said, to confirm, only 1 coat of white. There was 2 coats of white.
2 coats of white on that one. You could probably, if you're a professional, you could probably do it in one. I was trying to move quickly, so I just had to go through and hit a couple of spots twice. But yes, 2 coats of white, 1 coat of blue so far.
Not sealer.
No, I did not seal.
Jen doesn't use sealer. I don't use sealer. It's a personal preference.
I do not have time to waste on sealer
Right.
because let's be honest, guys, my pieces that I'm doing are
store samples.
Are for store, yeah, they're store samples, one, but two, they're mainly like so you guys can see what something looks like finished because I'm very visual.
Yeah.
So I need to see what it's going to look like finished, and a lot of times Lindsay's the same way. She needs to see what things look like as well. So for us, we are all about like a one coat, quick, get it done and go kind of thing.
Chris will tell you to seal everything.
Yes.
And that is a precaution because you don't know.
Yeah.
There could be, not saying that there is, but like say you've got a piece of plywood, there could be sap or something. Yeah. Pine, for instance.
You never know.
Painting on pine. 15 years down the road, sap could come out through that, or it's always a good precaution. It saves you. Definitely,
you should. I don't. So do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. But Chris seals every single thing she paints. Everything.
But let's be honest. Like her stuff's going to be around for decades. Mine is probably not. Because I'm also, but I'm a pitcher. Like I don't keep stuff.
She doesn't.
We've talked about this a million times here. Like around here, I'm like, oh, we're not using that. Let's throw that away. And John and Chris are like, no, we could use that for something. And I was like, what? And they're like, I don't know, someday. And I'm like, I would pitch that. Like at my house, it would be, see you later. Bye. Hasta mañana. See you. Bye.
So Marianne said we're both the best sale ladies. No wonder Chris keeps it.
Oh, that's so funny.
You're funny.
You are too funny. Okay, so here's the other thing I want to tell you about this paint, guys. Okay, so not only do you get that like quick one coat coverage with the chalk paint from from Plaid. So not only do you have that quick one coat coverage, not only is it something really cool and like you're gonna have that smooth ultra matte finish. Okay, you're also gonna have that. It's like a chalky finish. It's actually a really smooth to the touch as well. Almost like velvet. I feel like it feels like
very velvety.
Yeah. I feel like it feels like velvet once it's dried. Okay. So not only do you have that, not only are there 52 colors, not only are there 2 metallics and a wax, which wax is cool. And I really want to try that at some point. Like where you put it underneath and kind of distress. I really want to try that. So that's something that I'm going to have Chris like talk me through, but I definitely want to try that. But not only does it have all of that, this stuff can be used on so much. You can use it on furniture. You can use it on decorative glass. You can use it for metal. You can use it on any of your home decor accessories. All that kind of stuff this can be used for. So I'm thinking like how fun if you have like an old piece of something at your house, whether it be a furniture piece, like an old dresser or a nightstand or something like that. How cool would it be to change it up like with just a coat of paint? And the thing I love about chalk paint, the absolute thing that I adore about chalk paint is that you do not have to worry about sanding. Like you literally can go straight in with chalk paint and not have to sand anything. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, so now we have to decide, Lindsay. I've got 4th and a red star and July and a blue star. What am I going to do of? White's not going to show up on there. So, okay, let's think of black. I could do black.
Yeah, do you have
black? There's black here. Yeah. Oh, we could do black. There's no yellow, is there? Because yellow would have been kind of cool.
No,
I didn't think this out, did I, guys? I did not think this out.
Maybe we.
And then I could do the black on here as well. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so that's what that's some cool stuff about this paint, guys. It's really is a cool product that we have. I think you're going to love it. So if you haven't already went to the website and checked it out, you should. And if you have, I want to know if you have used this yet. Has anybody used this stuff? Do you love it? Tell me.
Yes, I love it.
I love it. I mean, I love the one coat, guys. I really love the one coat. It is so nice. So all of those things. So you're getting that matte finish. You're not going to have to sand. You're getting that one coat coverage, which is awesome. You're going to be able to base coat quickly. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I got a frog in my throat. So you're going to be able to get these projects done quick and easy. It's not going to take you long at all to get these projects done. So you're going to be able to pump these out. We're thinking like it's before you know it, craft show season is going to be here. Like before you know it. So it's a great time to start working on projects for craft shows. And for resale, like you doing a little side business and make some money for the holidays or for, the the summer, if you want to go on a vacation, it's always a great time to start working on this kind of stuff. So get moving if you haven't. Does anybody have questions yet? Nobody? You guys are quiet today.
Marianne made a statement.
What, Marianne?
She said this summer you guys will have to have a mental health day and come hang out at the pool and drink margaritas.
Girl, if your pool is open, I'm coming. I love the sunshine. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what else do you guys need to know about this paint? So 1 coat coverage, the ultra matte finish. You're going to be able to get your base coating done quickly. We talked about Chris's YouTube video. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you about while I'm finishing up this frame. Has anybody been paying attention to our social media and seen any kind of photos on there that are making you wonder what's coming soon? I know.
Linda asked if you can varnish on this.
Oh, yeah, you absolutely can. 100% you can. Yep, you sure can. You sure can. Okay, so has anybody seen those posts on our social media about what's coming out soon? Does anybody know? Anybody have any good guesses on what it could be?
Yeah.
I'm curious. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. But I want to know if you guys know what it is. I want to know if you guys have seen it.
Has anyone seen the post?
Yeah, let us know if you've seen it. It's a kind of blurred out photo, and Lindsay put some like real fun vocabulary in the description. I mean, you did. It was really cool. It was clever. I'll tell her that. It was clever. So let us know if you've seen it, what's happening. Have anybody painted these tier tray pieces either? Because it's really cool.
Linda McCurdy said she saw it.
Oh, okay. Do you have any guesses, Linda, what you think it is? I'm curious if people have caught on yet.
We've had some good guesses.
We have had some really good guesses. We really have. Nobody's hit it on the head yet, but we've had some really good guesses. And Chris is currently working on the release stuff. So like graphics and stuff. So
Jennifer King said yes, Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, okay. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. It's coming soon. Do we have a release date yet, Lindsay? I don't even know if we have one yet.
I think
we're just waiting on Chris to finish up sometime next week. It'll be revealed. It's going to be really cool. You guys are going to love it.
Linda says Halloween.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be cool, guys.
I mean, I really, really did try to get a clear picture yesterday.
I'm telling you.
I mean, Grandma
Mary, she's something else. I don't know if we've told you guys about Grandma Mary. Grandma Mary is my grandmother. She was my dad's mom, and she passed away. Oh my gosh, probably, I think it's been like 16 years. No, Cody was a baby. Yeah. It's been almost 23 years she's been gone. And so she haunts me. She haunts me. She follows me when I go places. Like, she's followed me to work and like does random stuff. I mean, not like mean haunts, but like just some random stuff, like knocks stuff over, makes noises.
The clock fell off the wall.
Yeah, nobody was here over the weekend. We come in and the clock, which is like screwed onto the wall, was on
about 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, it was on the floor in the middle of the floor.
And on the floor busted.
In the middle of the floor.
And okay. Things fall down, and we just blame Grandma Mary.
Yep, we sure do. We like to blame Grandma Mary. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, guys. What are you thinking? I think I like it. So this is our 4th of July, but I am going to, let's put this one here, that there. Okay, that's kind of cute. Okay, so let's do, because we're doing a little paint, yes?
And it should be noted, if you see the there's a line
right
at
here.
The bottom. Mm-hmm. That is for shipping purposes, and you are more than welcome. You can easily cut that with a craft knife
100%.
And separate those letters.
Yep.
But yeah, we just do that to make shipping a little bit easier.
Yeah, we don't want the pieces to get broken when they're on their way to you. Yeah, you can take a craft knife and just like cut right there on that, and you'll be just fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you some of my mad painting skills, guys. Are you ready for this? Okay, I'm going to try and shade a little bit because I want you guys to see how awesome this can be.
What color are you shading?
This is Tuscan Red. It's always the one that I use with Santa Red. It's not like that big of a difference, but man, once it's dry, you can really tell it. And it just adds a little bit of texture. So I like that. We've talked about my white gel pen. So I'm trying to like come out over onto this painting world side, guys. So I'm trying to learn some new stuff. And shading's one of the things I've been working on. And I'm getting there. I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely getting there. I like to just literally go around the edges of my pieces because I'm not real good with like the sun setting and all that kind of stuff where things should be. My brain doesn't compute that. So I'm just go around the edge of some of my stuff. So then I am going to do a little bit on that blue star too, because I want to show you guys how nicely you can layer that FolkArt paint over the chalk paint. So that's my thought process behind this.
Drake's mom's in here, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
She says, I was there almost 17 years, but nobody told me about Grandma Mary. Explains a lot. Let me tell you, Kim, do we remember that day that she played the prank on us?
Scared the crap out of us?
Like leaving doors open and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't tell you
about Grandma Mary because you would have done that to us. Had you known, you would have totally tortured us with Grandma Mary. Ha, ha, ha.
We're actually sitting in your old shop.
Yeah, we are.
Think about like when you used to tell me that someone would come in here and like the beads would move and stuff. So
yeah. Okay. All right. So just a little bit of darker red on the outside there, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to move into, I brought navy blue over. I hope this layer is okay with this. I'm not going to mess with the July. I'll tell you why, guys. Shake that up a little bit more. Because that's really fine. That's really fine. I don't trust myself to not screw that up yet. So I'm going to keep practicing so I can get better at that. But yeah. I'm going to work on this a little bit on this star just so you could see. I want you guys just to see how nice both of these work together. So not only are you going to have this awesome chalk paint that you're going to want to pick up because, oh, the colors, guys. The colors. They're so pretty. Lindsey and I were putting them out, and every one that we pulled out of the package, I was like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty.
And the colors we showed you, I mean, you can obviously tell I picked those.
Yeah, they're Lindsey's colors, yeah.
There's lots of great neutrals. And
there's a sage meadow or something. Yeah. It's beautiful. It is really pretty. So if you like more like softer tones too, there's some of those in the line as well. There's a lot of different choices.
Actually, the biggest seller has been oatmeal.
It has. It's like almost like an off-white color. It has
a little bit of green.
Yes. Yeah, and it's by far been our best seller so far. So I don't know if somebody's out there using it or what's happening, but it has by far been the best seller. Okay, so I just did a little bit of shading on the edges of my star here, guys. Just wanted to show you how nicely those work together. So they play together well. So between the two blues there. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to show you before we move on. And that's that you can stencil with this stuff. Like, it's really cool. So I pulled one of our painter tools. This is one of Chris's painter tools. So this is the Handy Helper. I'm sure you guys all have this by now, but if you don't, it's awesome because you can, I love like the little detailed parts of it. I was just going to pull like a couple of stars off of here. So I figured if I this is my thought process, guys. When I'm creating something, I need to see it right. So I thought, well, if I do it like so, then I can kind of tell if this is how my piece is going to sit, right? I know I can put something in there. It's not going to be covered. So we can go around here. I was thinking maybe like a star or so up here. Thought that might be kind of fun. So let's do, I think I might have just got paint on my face. Let me get a small little stencil brush out here. So where's my number 3 stencil brush? Right here. Okay, so I'm thinking if we take just a smidge of this blue paint, okay? I didn't close it up, so we're good there. And I am going to do star like right. So if I have my piece lined up together, right? So this should be about right. About so, like so. It should be able to fit there. So let's get a little bit of paint. Look, again, guys, I'm going straight into the bottle. I'm not doing anything outside, like pouring anything out. You can. If you want. I am a mess. I would have an absolute mess if I did that. So I'm just dipping my stencil brush into the paint itself. And I'm just rubbing my excess off onto a little paper towel. And then I'm going to stencil this blue star right on top here. So I just want you guys to see how versatile this stuff is. So this is awesome stuff. The stencil, you can stencil, you can base coat, you can use it for actual painting. Any of those things, guys. So cool. So make sure you keep in mind how fun and easy these things are to use. I think you can really get a lot out of painting with these because they're an 8-ounce bottle. So there's tons of paint in here, guys. Just remember that. Lots of paint. Okay, so I've got that blue star there. So we stenciled with it there. Okay, so then let's do another star. Let's see. We got okay, let's do another star, maybe like right here. Let's see, probably right there. Okay, let's get a little bit more paint. Get my excess off. Again, I'm using Chris's number 3 Spectacular stencil brush. And we're just going to do a star here. So we're stenciling with the chalk paint. Again, you can just use it as base coating. You could use it for whatever you guys want. Seriously, home decor projects. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then let's do one more blue star here. And then we'll do a couple of red stars, and I think we'll be set. Let's do maybe like right here. And I'm going to be okay. Like that's probably going to cover some. I'm okay with that, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. So let's do a blue star here. We might need to do one over here too, because I feel like this is going to be blue heavy. So we'll just do one more blue star down this way. Actually, probably shouldn't do one there because that's going to be blue. We need to do red down there. Okay.
So Kim asked, can chalk paint go outdoors if you use a clear coat over? They do not recommend it.
Okay.
I actually just had to look that up, but I looked it up. They say no, it's not for outdoors. Now, like for instance, if it's like a covered place outdoors, as long as you use an outdoor sealer, it should be good. But I wouldn't like put it outside on your deck on like like maybe a potting bench or something like that. I wouldn't do that. Or
I don't have I think if you have a screen door, you probably would be better off. I don't have a screen door, so I probably wouldn't put it outside because of that. But other than that, I think you would be all right.
Yeah.
If you have someplace that's going to be semi-covered, you should be fine.
Yeah. Just use a good outdoor sealer.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Marianne says you have to have all of them. They are so useful.
You're not wrong. You do have to have all of these. So, oh man.
Ooh.
You like it? I got a little bit of blue on that one, so it looks a little muddled. I should have cleaned that off to begin with. I know. Did you see me? I was trying to be fast, guys. I was trying to be fast, and you see where it got me? Okay, so let's just redo this right here. And again, I'm just using the Santa red on this to kind of bring that red from the number 4 in. I got that blue off of there now. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so.
Look at you not putting tape over.
No way. Look at me. I know. I'm a rebel today.
Look at you.
I'm a rebel. Okay, so we got that there. Let's do one over here.
Sandy's in here.
Sandy
from, I think.
Oh, from Salon 122.
Yeah.
Sandy, I'll be there next week. Okay, so I got another red star here. And then I'm going to go down this way and do a star. Because we want to have all, I live in the world of 3s. So odd numbers.
That's from the paper crafting.
That's from the paper crafting world. And then we'll probably need one more to make this look right. So we're going to have this. So let's just start laying our pieces in now.
She said, see you next week.
I will definitely be there, Sandy. I will definitely be there. Okay, so we've got that going on. And then here. Okay, let's see where we can put this other star. So we got the blue one down here. Okay. Got a red one up here. I don't know.
Something.
Where do you think? Like right in here?
What
or down here?
Peeking under the frame. Like
off of it? Like down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like under July.
Like here?
Yeah, but like peeking under the frame. So like the frame covers.
Yeah, like right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Let's see.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen, guys? We got this awesome chalk paint. We can just go over it.
If you don't like it, then you can blame me.
We can paint over it. Yeah. We've got this one coat of chalk paint here. So it's going to be awesome. Okay, let's see here. See what Lindsay's thinking here. Let's see if it works out. Okay. Well, that might be good, Lindsay. That might be good. Oh, yeah. Okay. So like so. All right. So we got that. We've got this 4 here. This would be cute. I should have brought the fireworks stencil over.
Oh, yeah, you should.
That would have been cool on the back.
Okay. That's because we kind of talked about this really quick.
Like this,
were so busy this morning.
I was
and we forgot
slammed about it. This morning. I was
forgot about time.
Ooh, yeah. I was super busy this morning. Well, I'm busy.
Hey, I like my little star.
Yeah, I like the star. Good idea, Lindsay. Good idea. Actually, I think I kind of like this. Does that look okay there? Or should I put it over here? Yeah, right there. It's got to go there. Okay. All right, guys. What do you think? That's kind of cute, right? Okay, so let's move this down a little bit. All right, and then, I got to grab my trusty gel pen because one of my projects is not complete without it, right? So we're just going to take our white gel pen here.
It's not a Jen Key original.
No, it's not. This is how, if it has these little lines on it, you'll know I paint it. So if you go on the website and you're like, is there a pattern for that? And you see this, you're going to say, nope.
And I do it too, but mine's different. You can tell.
Yeah, Lindsay's is a little different than mine, but yeah, just a little bit. Bring that white through. So we're going to pull that from the back this way. So instead of it just being super flat, we're just going to go ahead and pull this up to the front with this white. You're going to, what you do one place, you should do another, I think. So we're going to just go with that. We've got the black on the frame and we've got the black on the for the 4th of July. And we'll just do that. And then we're going to do, I like to go with like the swoops. So because this has like this big hoop for July, we'll just do that. And then up there by the L, and then down here by the Y. Okay, there we go. Yay! Okay, does anybody have questions about this paint that we talked about today? Please tell me if you do. I'm happy to answer questions. If anybody needs to know anything, if you have questions, we do have the entire line of the home decor chalk paint from Plaid. So we have the entire line, all 52 colors, 2 metallics, 1 wax. All of that is available at Cupboard Distributing. So you can go to cdwood.com and grab that. Lindsay's put links in. You can just jump on there.
It is in the new product section.
Yep, it's in the new product section.
And it's also, like, if you go to our homepage and you see all those nice pictures, it's on the top
row. Yep.
Right.
So there's a line there that you can pop on and go look at all the pretty colors.
Sandy said, is this a kit? Are you talking about the 4th of July?
The 4th of July is 100% a kit,
Yeah.
Sandy, and it is in our tiered tray section. So it is, the kit will be this white piece, which is the base, okay? And then you got all your cutout piece. So it's in our tiered tray section. We've got, oh my gosh, we have tons of different tiered tray items. So we've got every holiday that you can think of. We have 4th of July, we have Valentine's Day, we have Thanksgiving, 2 Christmases, fall, love, home kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen one's kind of my favorite because it's got this little apron. It says Mom's Kitchen, and it's got a rolling pin and an oven mitt. It's really cool. So there's all kinds of stuff. So if you're looking for an easy project to start painting with, I would definitely think about these. If you want to take these to the next level, oh my gosh, I've seen Chris do some really cool things with these, especially the farmhouse one. She put like twine and like greenery and stuff on it when she painted hers, and it was beautiful. So if you want an easy project to start with, this is great. And then the chalk paint, I highly recommend if you're super new to painting, even if you're not, and you like paint, like you're going to get such a different look, I think is the thing.
And
like
I'm pretty sure the baseball one I did in the background, I think that was done with the chalk paint.
It was. This one right here,
Yeah.
Lindsay did that with the chalk paint. So that's the red I was talking about that they sent us. If you guys can see that, it's more of like a maroonish color. It's more of a maroon color, but this was completely done in the chalk paint. So I'm telling you, it's like velvet. Like when you touch it, it's just like velvet. It feels so good. It's so nice. And it goes on so well. It cleans up nicely. It washes off with soap and water. So really quick and easy. I mean, clearly I'm a disaster because I got it all over my hands, but that's okay. Does anybody have questions?
Hi, Mary Jane. She missed another one. Yeah, we kind of.
This was like, okay, this is a new thing. So I'm going to be here on Wednesdays at 1:00 doing quick little projects like this, talking about product. Like this week was perfect because we just got this paint in on Monday. So it was a perfect time to talk about this paint. We told you guys it was coming. We wanted to give you more information about it. So we figured we would start doing on Wednesdays at 1:00. I will be here live doing videos if everything goes as planned. And then Lindsay will be here with me. And then on Thursday, we are back with our semi-pro stenciling video. So we'll do stenciling project. So we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, back tomorrow at 1:00. Stenciling project. It's a cool one. We're doing something on our garden gate plaque, or our garden plaque. And we are doing something about tacos.
Because, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo is coming up. And Monday, I think, was like National Taco Day or something. So there was some reason we picked that project, but it had something to do with tacos and Cinco de Mayo or whatever. So we will be back on tomorrow at 1:00, so Thursday, 1:00, same time, same place. Lindsay and I will both be here.
And then Tuesday, Chris will be live, and
yes.
I believe she is also going to be talking about the chalk
Yes,
paint.
Chris is going to do some more in-depth talk about the chalky paint. She's used it more than we have because, of course, she paints more than we do. But she's going to give you some information about that, give you some like tips and tricks and techniques. Probably talk about base coating with them. I'm pretty sure she was going to do that. But yeah, so there's some really cool information that's going to be coming out on Tuesday. So next week you can get 3 videos, guys, for watch us. So you can see Chris on Tuesday. I'll be here on Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're going to do Wednesday, but we'll be a Cupboard Distributing project. So like a wood piece, maybe like a quick ornament or something like that. We will get into that when we get out of here. And then Thursday, we'll be back with a stenciling project. So does anybody have any questions before we jump off? Nope. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Our May Mayhem.
Oh, yes. Let me talk to you for a second before you go about our May Mayhem sale. So this month, every Wednesday, we're going to have a different sale, and they are amazing deals. Today's sale is buy one, get one free. Yes, you heard me right. Buy one, get one free on past Design Club bundles. So our Design Club was exclusive patterns for people who remember a Design Club from Chris from previous years. All of those patterns are online in a bundle. So it's a bundle and an ornament, or I'm sorry, pattern and an ornament. So you get both pieces for the price of one. They're $8.50. You're going to get 2 for the price of $8.50. So that's $4.25 a piece, guys. So make sure you add 2 to your cart, and you have to put the code in, which is Mayhem 0501. That is the code for today. So you want to put that one in. There'll be another flash sale. Now that sale is only good until 11:59 p.m. tonight. So Eastern time. So make sure you get your orders in before then. But next week we will have another flash sale on Wednesday. Something completely different, not anything related. But you're going to want to make sure you check those out, guys, because there's some amazing deals. Amazing. So buy one, get one free is half off, guys. Remember that. Okay. So you're getting 2 for the price of 1, 2 for $8.50. They'll ship first class if you only get a few. If you get more, we can get them in the priority mail 10 by 7 by 3 box. So all your shipping's calculated when you go to check out. Anything else, Lindsay?
No,
all right, guys. Thank you for joining us today on our first Cupboard Distributing live painting project. I hope you guys liked it. I just wanted to give you guys information about the awesome home decor chalk paint from Plaid. So if you have not checked it out on our website, go do that now because it's awesome and you need it. And there are so many colors. I wish I could have brought all 52 colors plus the metallic and the wax over. I'm going to try and do some research on that wax because I think that would be fun. I think that could be really cool with a door hanger. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some videoing on that and see what I can figure out, and then maybe we can do a live video on that. All right, guys. If anybody has any questions, let us know. You can always call the store. We're happy to answer questions. You can email Lindsay info@cdwood.com. You can shop at cdwood.com. You can shop at cdstencil.com. We're here for you. So if you need anything else, let us know. If not, we'll be back tomorrow with a CD stencil video. So we'll be back with semi-pro stenciling next week, or I'm sorry, on tomorrow, and then back with a semi-pro painting project on Wednesday. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.